Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Philadelphia Eagles Now. I want to do a different video today. It's a Thursday. We're a couple of days away from, obviously, the big playoff matchup against the Bucs. And I decided, you know what? Let's go glass half full. Let's be very positive today and give you 5 reasons why I personally believe Philadelphia will beat the Bucs on Sunday. Now, naturally, as we head into this football game, there's no guarantee. It's Brady. It's the defending champs. It's the Bucs. The Eagles can easily lose. All this stuff might be nonsense, but a boy can dream. An Eagle fan can wish that you beat Brady yet again. The last time you faced him, you beat him in the playoffs. Remember that, 1-0 so far against Brady over the past couple of years. Let's just jump into overall broad look here and then dive in a little bit closer. Obviously, they're entering the playoffs as the number 7 seed in the playoffs here, but they have the number 1 rushing attack in the National Football League, which we'll talk about, obviously. You knew that was going to be a point I'm going to bring up here over the next couple of minutes. And the good news is they're going to be basically healthy for Sunday's matchup. The news yesterday is that they're expecting Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders to play essentially 100% and be ready to rock. And there will be some weather factoring in there, but they should be as healthy as possible for this game, especially at the running back position. And due to the COVID test 2.5 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago now, they're not going to have any COVID issues based on everything that I believe to be true. Now, obviously, still, despite all this, the national media, Vegas themselves, have the Bucs as 9.5-point favorites in this game, with the over/under still being relatively high at 46. And again, 9.5. To me, it's a little bit high. I would have done 6.5 because I think Philadelphia has a chance in this game, but either way, the Bucs should be a favorite in this game. The Eagles will come in as underdogs, and the question is, do you believe, like myself, that Philadelphia can go in and go ahead and beat the Bucs in Tampa on the road as the lowest ranking seed in the National Football League Conference, the NFC, in terms of being the 7th seed? Drop a like down below if you think the Eagles will beat the Bucs. Like, if you think straight up Philadelphia is going to win without seeing my 5 reasons, you already feel confident, give this video a thumbs up. I'm not trying to get 200 likes. The bosses said that I couldn't get 200 likes on this video. Let's prove them wrong. Give this video a thumbs up. All right, we're going to start at 5, meaning the least likely reason, and then go down to 1. But these are my top 5 reasons. Start with number 5, the rain, right? Rain, stay in Tampa Bay. We need the rain on Sunday. Now, I understand that the rain is going to still be a factor for both football teams. It doesn't just hurt the Bucs. It still hurts the Eagles' passing attack, and that is a concern. However, the weather in general should really help Philadelphia, and it helps them for one main reason: running the football. Not just making us run the football more, which is what Philadelphia needs to do to win. It makes the Bucs have to run the football more. Brady throwing in heavy rain with gusts up to 30 miles per hour, as predicted in the weather forecast for Saturday or for Sunday, it doesn't bode well for what the Bucs want to do. The Bucs are a pass-first team. Yes, they get Leonard Fournette back. Yes, they have a decent offensive line or a good offensive line. And yes, they can run the football, but the Eagles do a good job defending the run, at least have in recent weeks. And the passing game is where they could be exposed a little bit. And so you hope now that it does hurt the Bucs more than it hurts Philadelphia overall. I think it will play a factor, and I think that if anything, it forces Nick Sirianni to not get cute, as he can kind of do sometimes. Not a lot recently, but sometimes first quarter he won't run the ball a lot, and then he'll run the ball a lot in the second half. Hopefully they just run the ball from start to finish and run it very, very effectively, even though it is a very good Bucs front four that does a good job defending the run. Now, any news or updates between now and Sunday, we'll have a full breakdown here on the channel, and I will be doing my breakdown video right after the game on Sunday, and so you don't have to wait till Monday for my reaction to the game. And so subscribe to get that video. Hit the notification bell as well for the recap, the reactions, and the rest of the rumors. Hopefully next week heading into a divisional round matchup against the Green Bay Packers, because that's who you obviously will play as the lowest winning seed in the wild card round. All right, next reason, number 4, the Eagles are actually healthy, and they actually have some key players back who did not play in the Week 6 matchup against the Bucs. I keep going back to the Week 6 matchup because it's what you have on film, right? You played this team one time before. Look at this, right? This is what happened in the Week 6 matchup in terms of people that didn't play or played at different positions. First off, did not have Lane Johnson in Week 6. He was off for the mental health reasons. Jordan Mailata played right tackle, and of course did not play very well at right tackle because he is truly a left tackle. Dallas Goedert, we forget, did not play in that game. Yes, Zach Ertz did play and did catch a touchdown pass, but there was no Dallas Goedert going against that Bucs secondary. And finally, TJ Edwards was hardly on the field. You remember they had Eric Wilson as the starting middle linebacker, and he was still the starting middle linebacker, playing terribly there in Week 6. And so Edwards, who has emerged as the best linebacker on this team, hardly was on the field, a little bit of special teams. Those 4 things did happen in the Week 6 matchup that are different now. Of course, all those players are going to be available at their proper positions going here in the wild card round. Also, running backs, they're actually going to use the running game, right? You talk about healthiness. They hardly even touched Jordan Howard. Like, Jordan Howard wasn't even a thought process back in Week 6. It was after the Week 6 matchup that these running backs started to actually be used in their proper capacity, and the rest, of course, is history. So big changes, big health changes for Philadelphia, very different than what it was in that Week 6 matchup against the Bucs. Now, let me ask you guys this. Have you guys ever bet on the Eagles? Like, we talk about betting a lot here on the channel. Let me just be straight up. Have you ever bet on the Eagles? I'm trying to gauge the audience here. If you have, type 1 down below for yes, you have bet on the Eagles. If you have not, type 0 down below for no. If you want to bet, or you have bet, or you're looking to bet on Philadelphia, do it with our friends at BetUS. Chatsports.com/EaglesBet. Promo code EAGLES125 gets you 125% deposit bonus whenever you first sign up. I am using BetUS, and I am betting on the Eagles plus 9.5. Because the Bucs they're too heavily favorited. So even if the Bucs win by 7, my bet plus 9.5 still hits because the Eagles would go ahead and cover. Now, also some prop bets you guys can jump in on. First to score, if the Eagles are the first to score, plus 135. The race to 10 points. First to get to 10 points, the Eagles plus 175 as well. So plenty of prop bets, just line spread, whatever you want to do in terms of betting on this game. Do it with our friends at BetUS. Chatsports.com/EaglesBet. Promo code EAGLES125. All right, number 3. Brady's lack of weapons. This is a factor that is in favor of Philadelphia. Now, this is not a knock on Tom Brady. This is just a fact to say that the last time the Bucs played the Eagles in Week 6, there were 2 receivers who will not be there on Sunday who had a very big impact in the Bucs win in Week 6. Antonio Brown being one of them. He's not on the team. You might have seen, right? Ripped the shirt off. You've seen that. He was a leading receiver in that win in Week 6 against Philadelphia. Now, they do have O.J. Howard. He had 49 yards receiving. Chris Godwin, of course, not there. Blew out his knee. The Bucs did sign John Brown to the practice squad, but they don't have Brown. They don't have Godwin. Mike Evans was shut down, and he was shut down by Darius Slay. Like, this is a very interesting matchup that the national media, I watch SportsCenter every morning this morning, which is rare. I just have. I've had the time in the morning. They don't talk about this matchup. The last time Darius Slay faced Mike Evans had 27 yards receiving. And so the issue is that no one could cover Antonio Brown. And so Godwin was locked up by Nelson, but Brown had a very easy day in the slot against Avonte Maddox, who's played a lot better recently. So Slay locking down Evans then leaves just one other decent receiver out there, and that's O.J. Howard. I mean, they have some other ones, Brait, they have some younger guys, but Evans is their best receiver, and now you just have to worry about Evans and not also elite receivers like Brown and Chris Godwin. This defense, as we'll talk about here in a second, over-under, 24 points. How many points will the Bucs have on Sunday? Give me your over-under. We'll put it at 24. I think right at 24. I don't know if they're going to get over. If they get over, then we're going to lose. I'm going to go under. I hope it's under. I hope it's a low-scoring game. I think the rain will factor on that. Give me your over-under prediction down below right now. All right, number 2, the reason why I think Philadelphia will win, Jonathan Gannon gets a second chance. Like, he gets part 2 to go ahead and scheme against Bucs, and he's seen Brady now as defensive coordinator, and he's seen what Brady was able to do against the Eagles defense. I've said that before. This whole game comes down to Gannon. And I think Gannon getting, a second chance in terms of playing against Brady is a beneficial thing for Philadelphia, and why I think the Eagles can win. I think that you're not going to see the same shell defense for the entire game as we saw in the first half, especially in Week 6. I think they're going to bring a little bit more pressure, and I think that he's going to scheme it up a little bit better. As you've seen Gannon do the last 8 weeks, he's had a dramatic improvement from where the Eagles were the first 6 weeks to where they are now. A reason why the Denver Broncos want to interview him for a head coaching job. Like, I think Gannon is a factor, and probably the key factor in this game, besides, of course, the number 1 factors we'll talk about, and a reason why I think Philadelphia has a chance to win. If the Eagles defense stinks and Gannon's scheme doesn't work, they'll get exposed quickly and it'll be over by the first half, right? It's just that simple. All right, finally here, let's go through it. Get to number 1. First, of course, 5, rain, staying. Hopefully, that's big for Philadelphia. The Eagles are actually healthy in this game. Brady's lacking his weapons. They got injured. Of course, Gannon's second chance. And then the Eagles' rushing attack. Duh. Like, the Eagles' rushing attack is the number 1 reason why Philadelphia can win on Sunday. And that's the reason why I think they will win on Sunday. I think that if you look at what they did in that Week 6 matchup, they found something in the second half. They gave 2 carries to Sanders in the first half. He finished with 9 total, but averaged 6.2 yards per carry. He was gashing that defense. I mean, literally gashing the defense that is still considered a top 3 defense in run-stopping ability, and able the ability to overall stop the run. Sanders is the key in the fact that he's healthy. Jordan Howard is the key in the fact that he is healthy. Running the football is how Philadelphia wins. I said it yesterday. If they rush for over 150 yards, they win this game. They're averaging 159 a game right now. If they're under 125, they're probably going to lose. So this is your key factor. This is the reason why I think the Eagle offensive line dominates. They create some big holes. Sirianni hands the ball off, 30 to 40 times in this game, and Philadelphia comes out on top, hopefully with a win. You guys agree? Like, are the Eagles winning or not? Yes or no? Straight up, are the Eagles winning or not? Type Y down below for yes. If they are not, then go ahead and type N down below for no. Bonus here. There's an article I saw that Brandon Graham, of course, is out with an injury this year, might ask to do the coin toss. That way he's face-to-face with Tom Brady at the coin toss. That might help them out as well. So you never know. I'm just saying, just throwing out there that Brandon Graham, who strip-sacked Tom Brady to a win Super Bowl 52, is going to be out on the football field, not dressed up in gear, but dressed up in his Philly, sweats and stuff. But he might be out there for the coin toss. I think he should, to go ahead and get in Tom Brady's head, even though, honestly, he probably wouldn't do much. All right, there you go. My top 5 reasons. I think they win on Sunday. I really do. I hope that they do. If they do, it's going to be a fun, exciting video on Sunday afternoon. If not, then we're ready for the offseason, which is a very important offseason for Philadelphia as well. For Philadelphia Eagles now, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Again, more updates, mailbag video later on this week. Give me a follow on Twitter, right? Follow me on Twitter. Up-to-date stuff is all there at Real Thomas Mott as well. For the channel, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off for the rest of your day.